So we're coming down to Final Jeopardy, and today the category is U.S. State Geography. Think about it. Back there.
Well, I was kind of hoping Addie would wager everything there, but at least I guess now she's around for final. Welcome to the Final Wager. I'm Keith Williams, and Harris just barely hanging on here. 7,200, Christie 14,000. Addie had 5,600 before that, and she needed to get to at least 6,800 to have a shot. So 2,000 at least put her in contention, but it would still force her to get Final Jeopardy right. And it would force her to hope that Christie also misses. I took notes tonight because the last couple nights I had a lot of commentary on the game, but I forgot all of it except for usually one thing that wasn't very flattering to the players, and I apologize for that. So I decided to take some notes. I enjoyed Johnny's introduction of Christie. It was very Irish. You very rarely hear him throw on an accent, but I got a pretty strong hint of that. The vodkas by country category was just dumb. Please don't do that again. If you want to do something more general, maybe beers by country would be fun. Maybe not. I don't know. Kind of have to like vodka a lot, and that could be a problem in more ways than one. Harris's Cork story. I've flown into Cork a couple times and flown right back out. I've never stayed. But the coolest thing about flying into or out of Cork is you can see this patchwork of different green colors in the field and just tons and tons of sheep. Gets its name, Emerald Isle, for a reason, I guess. The Founding Brothers clue, my mom actually gave that to me on audiobook maybe, 13 or 14 years ago, and I still haven't listened to it. Sorry, Mom. Let's see, what else? Anything else of real interest? I'm watching this live, so I can't fast forward, so I kind of have to BS everything if I don't have anything interesting. I was surprised Absolute didn't show up in the vodka category, and that's why I thought, was it Christie, you guessed Sky was from Sweden? I figured that was a bad guess because I thought Absolute might show up, but unless I completely missed it, it didn't. Tin Pan Alley, that made me think of my TOC because that was Russ Schumacher's winning clue in the finals on Final Jeopardy, which all three players got, and I learned something new that day, and it, I guess, came in handy here. The autobiographies category. The $2,000 clue said the first part of a play. Why would you give that information away when the $1,600 clue and the $1,200 and even the $800 clue were kind of obscure? I can't remember the $1,200 clue. Oh, here's that text-walking idiot again. I can't remember. And the weird thing about that was Harris was hunting for that Daily Double. He found it. He wagered most of his money, and then he just started going from the top again, which I thought was really strange. Maybe he got scared or skittish, or it was kind of confusing because maybe he didn't have it as a strategy. He just wanted to kind of peg the middle of the board and got that one wrong and then started getting scared. All right. Also a couple Learned League references, but we'll get into that later.
Geography for this final. Here is the clue. Of the contiguous states, these two coastal states have elevation changes within them of more than 14,000 feet. 30 seconds, players. Good luck.
California, Mount Whitney to Death Valley. What else could be tall enough? It's not on the East Coast. It's got to be in the Rockies. All right, I'm gonna go with Mount Rainier because I can't think of any Rocky Mountain states that have sea level or even 14,000 feet. Because what is Whitney?
The easiest one of the two, of course, was California because of that.
Whitney's like 15 or 16,000. It's not that tall.
So we'll start with Addie, who was in third place with 3,600. What did she write down? She wrote down California, and it looks like you were going for what? Montana? Maine? Oh, the other end of the country. Sorry, that won't do. It'll cost you $35.58, leaving you with $42.
It's the second 42 we've seen in a while.
7,200. And let's see if he came up with the correct response. California and Washington. Yes, indeed. Those are the two. And You add 7,000, which gives you a $200 lead as we go to Christie. Did she come up with California and Washington? She did.
Nice.
I bet she risked more than 200.
401.
401. Hello. 14,401 for the lady, and she becomes the new Jeopardy champion. And she's the one who gets to come back and play again tomorrow. Good to see you.
Oh, that's the first time I noticed Alex's snappy red and blue crosshatched suit. Very nice. I'll have to go and get one of those maybe. So congrats to Christie, and we'll get to hear her last name again tomorrow with Johnny's reflection. And congrats to Harris on his 3 wins. He's had a lot of 3-timers lately, and we'll have to see if Christie follows that up tomorrow with a 2nd win, maybe a 3rd on... Today's Wednesday, right? So Friday. Yeah, man, it feels like Thursday for some reason. But it is a long weekend, so maybe that's part of it. The other thing I want to mention was there were 2 Learned League references, well, not references, but answers that had been recent answers on Learned League. And they're almost back-to-back, or maybe they were back-to-back. It was the Goldilocks Zone and Ghost Protocol, which I think everyone who got that one wrong said Mission Impossible without the Ghost Protocol, which is wrong. So now I know what that's called. I was in that set. I did get Goldilocks after a little while. So you think of Just Right and Too Hot, Too Cold. Yeah, sorry. Don't worry, a lot of people got that one right. Okay, we'll see you tomorrow, right here on the Final Wager.